for the serious gamer.
Hey guys, I'm playing a game of Demolition on Quarry, and I'm sorry, just letting you know what's going on before I say anything really. I did cut out the first 2 minutes or so because it involved me getting like 2 kills and then dying, and then, well actually I died twice first and then I got like 2 kills, but either way, very uninteresting, can't really say anything about it, so I just cut it out. And because this video is going into like the 16 or 17 minute range. So now to explain what this is all about. I'm entering this video in a game, not a game contest, a director contest for NGT games. And basically what that is, for those of you who don't know or aren't judging it, yeah, I'm talking to you. But for those who aren't judging it, it is basically this competition on a website called NextGenTactics.com, and it's basically everybody sends in, oh, everybody that, of course, follows the rules and guidelines and stuff, but people send in videos, and basically they choose like the best, and then another top 10 or so, I believe it is. But and they basically, if you win first prize, you get a year's contract with the game station, I believe. But I'm not really doing this to win, but winning would be nice, of course. But I'm doing this more of just to get my videos out there because I enjoy this. It's kind of depressing, you know, getting 10 views on a video. Yeah, doesn't really feel good, but whatever. I mean, it's all for fun, in my eyes at least. I play this game for fun, I make videos for fun, so, I mean, what else are you gonna do? I've already said this is Demolition. The gun and perks I'm using this game is the M16 with holographic sight, One Man Army Pro, Stopping Power Pro, and Ninja Pro, and I really like this combination because the M16 can be a close range gun, but it's also very effective with holographic sight at medium to long range, because the holographic sight tightens the spread of bullets over a long period of range, over a long distance. So if you're shooting pretty far with this thing, you're gonna want to slap on the holographic sight because it's just really helpful. And I don't really like the iron sights on this gun that much because they feel more inaccurate to me. And I'm sure some of you out there feel it that way too. So in this game I was pretty much going for triple nukes, but there was a minor miscommunication on defusing a bomb, so we had to end the game early. Or I had to end the game early. But it was just a minor miscommunication. I probably could have done it. I've done it before. I don't really know what else to say about that, other than for the strategy we use for Demolition. And this is only when you have a full team, because random players, I don't trust random players. I'm guessing you don't trust random players. No one trusts random players because, first of all, they don't usually talk or listen. So that's the first problem, I guess. I like people that, you know, talk back to me saying, okay, you can do this. I'm not gonna do what you want to do, but I know what you're gonna do. Like, I like people that tell me what they're doing because I like knowing things. Because say if someone that's not on my team tells me that they're gonna be rushing, I can change my game style to complement their game style. So it's just one of those letting your teammates know type of thing. And there's a reason you have teammates in these kinds of games, so that you could help them, they can help you. Yeah, so back to the strategy. Anyway, for this we are using the destroy a bomb or let a bomb be destroyed strategy. I don't really know, I don't really know a name for it. But basically, when you're on defense, you let them plant and destroy a bomb. So we do that. We either plant or destroy a bomb, and we always lose on offense. always, because that way you can get the max amount of killing time. Because when you are on defense, you're gonna be like, well, of course, if you won offense, you could be like, oh no, now we have to lose this. So you like basically abandon the bomb site in a minute. You're like, oh no, we can't kill these guys until they keep on, or until they plant the bomb. As opposed to offense, when you have complete and total control over the bomb, when it gets planted, where it gets planted, of course, with an organized team. And you don't really need the best people for this. You just need people that will listen. People that listen, have fairly good teamwork, and yeah, I mean, basically, I'm going for nukes because I don't like losing. I'm just putting that out there. I don't like losing at all. It makes me feel sad on the inside, I guess. Not really sad because that's kind of like a pansy word, but I think it's a lot more fun to play this video game when you win the video game. Like, you win each game. So I put on the tactical nuke and I get the tactical nuke. So hold on a second. I gotta go do something. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. But anyway, I like winning this video game. Or not winning, but I like winning the games in this video game. So, me and my friends just try and play Demolition to the best of our ability. We do play Search every once in a while, and I don't play with these friends all the time. I think my team right here is CyberKid, XBRNM, my friend Mock Scott, maybe, I'm not sure, Frog Guardian, Brown Taco, I think he always leaves, Newbiefied's here, and yeah, I mean, the most important thing about playing this game is to have fun, so, I mean, I don't really have fun even if I'm destroying the competition. Like, say I go like 60-0 in a team deathmatch. That's not going to be much fun if I don't have like friends to talk to, because it's just not fun for me. I mean, you guys might be different. You might be, oh, if I win by this amount of points, this amount of kills, it's automatically fun. It's automatically awesome. I mean, that's nice, but I don't think so. That's not my personal opinion. Your opinion's not wrong. My opinion's not right. But if you do play this game like a lone wolf, I definitely do recommend trying it when playing with some friends, because it's a lot of fun getting a full team with 6 friends. But the downside is people get loud and sometimes annoying, but usually loud. So on that note, actually this is a terrible transition, but over to why I chose the M16 for this game, because in the beginning I chose the AK-47. I like both of these guns on this map, mostly because of the high killing power. Like Quarry, it is a big map, but not all of it gets utilized. Like the whole middle section is totally not used at all, and most of this back part isn't used, and there's some other parts. Yeah, in the back right corner, like you can see it right where I'm shooting right about now. That's not really used much at all. So it's mostly where the actual bomb targets are, where stuff happens, stuff goes down. So yeah, I mean, so it's mostly concentrated in those certain areas, and that's why I choose the AK-47, because it's AK-47 or M16. Another option for me is the Scar. Not usually the Scar. Sometimes more than the Scar, I use the Tar, but the Scar is a very viable option. Here I was going for triple nukes, like I was about to try hard it out. But however, they plant both bombs, miscommunication. I already told you that. But the AK-47, some people may argue that there's lots of recoil. You're going to be shooting at short to medium range shots here, so we're not talking across the map shots. So you don't need to have the most accurate gun. That's why I do not usually use the ACR here. There are certain situations where the ACR is beneficial and helps more than the M16 or the AK or whatever. So that's just my opinion. Again, not wrong, not right. That's just how I feel about it. And that part where I'm over by A, that's my favorite part of this map. I know it the best. I know the entrances, I know the exits, and I suggest if you're playing Demolition to know an area around a bomb site where you can do the same thing, because if you can do that, then you basically, with the right skills, can get a nuke, because you are A, playing the objective by guarding a main choke point into the bomb site, and B, just helping kill off their team, because when you get kill streaks, whether it be a UAV or a tactical nuke, either way, you are helping your team in some way, shape, or form. For an example, if I have a UAV up at almost all times, like I do this a lot, but when I use UAV, it's almost like a constant stream of UAVs, which is very helpful for my team, by the way. But everybody knows on our team, if they don't have cold-blooded, we know where they are, and they usually don't know where we are. So on that note, I think this game is not really wrapping up at all, but I'm going to start talking about some other stuff, which is the Scavenger versus one-man army on this class, or the AK-47, the silencer class. And there's basically one main reason I choose one over the other. It's not really the secondary weapon, because I find both weapons very capable in most to all situations. So I don't really need a secondary weapon. However, one may be nice, like if I'm rushing a building, yeah, I sure might want a shotgun. But I can find the M16 or the AK-47 very capable, and I try and stay out of situations where I don't feel comfortable with the weapon I'm using. So I try to avoid rushing buildings. I try to guard areas more. I try to pick people off from a distance with the M16, more close range where the AK shines, and that's why I pick either weapon. Now back to the Scavenger and one-man army thing. I always get off topic, but anyway, Scavenger, one-man army. The main reason I use either Scavenger or one-man army is because of the little blue packets. Because if you see what I'm doing here, is I'm basically guarding this whole area, and if I needed Scavenger, I would have to run out there and get a new blue packet for a Claymore, and that's assuming that they even have a blue packet, because I don't know if it's just me, but sometimes they don't drop blue packets, and then I'm out of Claymore, and then I always die, and then it's just not pretty. So that is my view on the Scavenger versus one-man army thing. Scavenger, I do think, is better for the ACR, the M4A1, the FAMAS. Is on the border. You can use either, and I think one-man army is better for the SCAR, the M16, the AK-47, and the F2000. So that is my opinion, and on that, I'm going to be closing this game with the tactical nuke, the double nuke, and the final score is 104-14, I believe, because when I see this on my screen, it's very, very blurry. Not as blurry as when you guys see it, but it's still pretty blurry. So thank you for everyone who's watching, and thank you NextGenTactics for giving me this opportunity. And I'm gone. See ya.